Communications 101, Speech 2. Hi, my name is Cindy Willie, and this is Hootie, and today we're going to be demonstrating how to properly tack your horse. I have been doing this since I was very young. I started riding when I was 4, and probably started tacking my own horse when I was 6 or 7. I have enjoyed showing others how to tack their horse through 4-H, and today I'm just going to walk you through step by step on how to properly do that to ensure the safety of you and the horse. So I am going to have my helper today, Ron, demonstrate as I give you kind of a walkthrough of what we do step by step. First of all, you want to cross tie your horse, which means that you're going to take a lead rope on each side and attach it to a very strong ring that we know the horse cannot run away or break, and this secures him in a good position to apply all of his tack. Next, you would like to start with picking the hooves of your horse. We want to do this because we want to ensure that there is not any type of rock, stone, debris, anything that's going to cause any type of discomfort to the horse while riding. Next, you would like to start brushing your horse where you're going to place the saddle. That also removes any type of debris or burrs that could be very uncomfortable after you apply a blanket and a saddle. And then you would like to apply your saddle blanket. And with the saddle blanket, you want to ensure that you put it above the withers and actually forward of the withers, because when you go to put the saddle on, it could possibly slide back with the application of that saddle. So you want to kind of move it forward just to help you so you're not trying to maneuver it around after you already have it on there. Next, you want to make sure that you pull everything onto the saddle so that you're not going to put it on top of the horse and it's going to flop over and it's going to possibly spook the horse, and that could cause injuries in itself. I'm going to help Ron here. When you do this, you want to walk around the horse and slowly drop this stirrup, is what we're dropping, and then you want to remove the cinch, which is what goes underneath the horse's belly, right behind the front legs of the horse, and you're going to attempt to cinch. Prior to actually cinching the horse tightly, you want to just loosely cinch, but you want to ensure that the blanket is up on the withers and off of the horse. Make sure that the hair is not caught up underneath of there. That can also cause discomfort to the horse and cause him to possibly shake his head or just ride could be poor. Then you're going to start to cinch, and in that process you're going to loop it through the D-ring one time, go up through the D-ring on top of the saddle, and just kind of pull it snug. Next, you're going to do that again, that whole process again, where you're going to take that and run it up over the top of through the D-ring, and you're going to pull it again snug, not tight. If you pull it tight at this point in time, the horse could be holding air, he's not relaxed yet from the application of the saddle, and the saddle could possibly be loose upon trying to mount the horse. Then we're going to move to bridling your horse. At this point in time, we want to make sure that you ensure that the horse is not going to lead. Some horses will stand for bridling, some do not. Hootie, however, does stand. So we are going to apply the bridle, and you're going to stick your bridle underneath with the bit, the part that goes in the horse's mouth, and using your thumbs on each side of your finger, you want to kind of put it in the corner of the horse's mouth, and then pull it up over the horse's, what we call the poll, behind the ears. And all of the bridles are different. They are made differently, but in this case we're going to have a strap that comes around underneath of his jaws, and you're going to make sure that you hook that on the other side. You then have the reins at this point in time that you will be using to control the horse. At this point point in time, you're pretty much ready to ride. You want to make sure that you walk around to kind of make sure that the tack is where it needs to be, that it's behind, and it's not pinching any skin in the girth area, that the saddle blanket is up and not pinching anything or pulling any hair up here. You want to make sure that the horse appears comfortable. You're going to walk them around outside, and at that point in time, you are then going to tighten that girth strap even more before you even attempt to mount the horse. And that's to ensure that when you go to mount, the saddle doesn't fall off and spook the horse, and it could be another catastrophe. At this point in time, basically what I would do, possibly apply fly spray to a horse to prevent the irritation of the flies and swatting flies, and I would then be ready to ride. I hope this kind of enlightens everybody and gives them a little bit of a tip in regards to how we prepare a horse for riding, and I thank all of you for coming.